Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. I hope that you have had a great week and a great time, and hopefully, that these music classes bring you a little bit of joy and happiness in your day. So, we're going to start off and do some just fun songs today, since you know what? Friday is all about fun, and it's one of my favorite days of the week. So, we're going to start out with a song called Alice the Camel. Now, Alice the Camel, we're going to start out with five humps. So you can imagine to have a camel with five humps. Normally they only have one or two. Alice the camel has five humps. Alice the camel has five humps. Alice the camel has five humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has four humps. Alice the camel has four humps. Alice the camel has four humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has three humps. Alice the camel has three humps. Alice the camel has three humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has two humps. Alice the camel has two humps. Alice the camel has two humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has one hump. Alice the camel has one hump. Alice the camel has one hump. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has no humps. Alice the camel has no humps. Alice the camel has no humps. So Alice is a horse, of course. That's a silly song. So this one has been one of my favorites for a long time. With thinking of the horse, I just love the ending. It's such a surprise ending. So this song is called "This Old Man." Now, this old man, he plays one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So let's try it out. This old man, he plays one. He plays knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So you can add some actions with he plays one, play with a knick-knack on my thumb, with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So go ahead and dance with us. We'll start it again. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played three. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played four. He played knick-knack on my door with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played five. He played knick-knack on my hive with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Side note, don't play knick-knack on a hive. Touching a beehive is just a bad idea. Stay away. This old man, he played six. He played knick-knack on my sticks with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played seven. He played knick-knack up to heaven with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played eight. He played knick-knack on my plate with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played nine. He played knick-knack on my vine with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played ten. He played knick-knack all over again with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he has done. He played knick-knack, say we're done with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This that's This Old Man. And now this next one, you're going to have to get up and do a little dancing and moving around. So this is called Jim Along Josie. Now Jim Along Josie, you can have him jumping, swinging, whatever you want to. Whatever you can come up with. So let me sing this melody for you and then we'll add the actions. Hey Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe, hey Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Hey Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe. Face to the song, Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Alright, so let's try it out. So face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times, and turn around please. Hey Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe. Hey Jim along Josie, hey Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Now you can add different actions like I said, so instead of saying hey Jim along, you can do your action like clap Jim along, hop Jim along, whatever you want to. So let's try some out. Oh, hop Jim along Josie, hop Jim along Joe, hop Jim along Josie, hop Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Swing Jim along Josie, swing Jim along Joe, swing Jim along Josie, swing Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Stomp Jim along Josie, stomp Jim along Joe, stomp Jim along Josie, stomp Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Let's twist. Twist Jim along Josie, twist Jim along Joe, twist Jim along Josie, twist Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Oh, let's see, what else could you think of? We could quack like a duck. Quack Jim along Josie, quack Jim along Joe, quack Jim along Josie, quack Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Oh, sing Jim along Josie, sing Jim along Joe, sing Jim along Josie, sing Jim along Joe. Face to the center, hands on your knees, clap 3 times and turn around please. Well, you can continue that one. You can add any number of different actions that you want to Jim Along Josie. All right. Well, I love the musician Woody Guthrie. He was a folk musician, and he's the one who wrote the song This Land Is Your Land that we did a few weeks ago. And he actually had some nieces and nephews, and he did actually a whole set of songs about and for kids. So this one is called I'm Gonna Mail Myself to You. And he also did one about a car. And we'll do that one after Mail Myself to You. So we're going to do Mail Myself to You. That means that he's talking about putting yourself in the mail and actually sending yourself to someone, which would be kind of cool, especially these days, if you could actually just send yourself to someone and brighten their day and hopefully not get them sick either. But I guess these days we just have to send cards and letters and our hugs, and hopefully we can give them a real hug soon. So, Mail Myself to You by Woody Guthrie. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper, I'm gonna dab myself with glue, stick some stamps on top of my head, I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna tie me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbons too. I'm gonna climb into my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you see me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue right off my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. Bubble gum. Take me out, I'm a wrapping paper. Wash the stamps right off my head. Pour me full of ice cream soda. Place me in my nice warm bed. Alright, we're gonna sing it again, but we're gonna have some actions this time. So wrap yourself in paper. You're gonna wrap yourself up like this and dab yourself with glue. Just put the glue all over your body. Put some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna dab myself in glue. Stick some stamps all over my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. Alright, tie me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbons too. I'm gonna climb into my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you see me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue right off my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. Chew it all up. Oh my goodness, I think I have to blow a bubble. Ready? Oh my goodness. Wipe it all off, get all like sticky gum off, throw it away, throw it away. Throw it on your brothers or sisters or moms and dads. That's okay. Just get it off of you. Take me out, I'm a wrapping paper. Wash the stamps right off my head. Pour me full of ice cream soda. And put me in my nice warm bed. Oh, good night. Alright, wake up everybody. We got another song to do. This is called Riding in My Car. Be riding in the car, take me riding in the car, take me riding in the car, take you riding in the car. Click, clack, open up the door, girls. Click, clack, open up the door, boys. Front door, back door, clickety, clack. Take you riding in the car. Climb, 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 rattle in the front seat. Spree ass rattle in the back seat. Turn my key and step on my starter. Take you riding in my car. Engine, it goes. Engine, it goes. Front seat, back seat, boys and girls. Take you riding in my car. Trees in the houses walk along. Trees in the houses walk along. Trees in the tick in the car and a garbage can. Take you riding in my car. Take you riding in my car, take you riding in the car, take you riding in my car, take you riding in my car. Ships and little boats chug along, ships and little boats chug along. Boom, 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 ba-dum, take you riding in my car. I'm gonna send you home again, I'm gonna send you home again. I'm gonna send you home again, take you riding in my car. I'm gonna let you blow the horn, I'm gonna let you blow the horn. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Oh, take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car, take me riding in the car, take me riding in the car. I mean, how many songs can you go ooga, ooga, and make lots of really silly sounds? That's a great one, and that was actually performed by Woody Guthrie back in the 1950s for his nephew and his niece. Well, I think we should do 2 more songs today. Since it's Friday, we're going to do a few extras, you know. And I'm going to do 2 jazz songs. And we haven't done a lot of jazz in this set of music classes lately, but jazz is a really, really important part of our music history, especially in the United States. And jazz as an art form, is a lot of it's based on improvisation, which means that you more or less make up melodies and things as you go, but there's a lot of science and a lot of artistry behind that. And you have to know your musical skills and your chords in order to be able to improvise with the band and have them play their solos. There's a huge amount of jazz musicians out there. Some of the more famous ones: Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Benny Goodman, Miles Davis. If you want a good introduction, the Marcellus brothers, Marcellus family, Wynton Marsalis, Branford Marsalis, they're all amazing jazz musicians in their own right and have done a lot for some jazz education and as a making students and making people aware of this truly unique American art form. It's really one of the only true American art forms that are out there. So I'm going to do two of them. This first one is by George Gershwin. George Gershwin was the composer. He actually got his start playing pianos on Tin Pan Alley. And to sell music back about 100 years ago, you would have these piano players sitting outside the music publishers, and they would play the latest song of the day. And as you walk down the street, you would hear them playing, "Oh, I like that song. I'm going to go ahead and buy that song and bring it home and play it on my piano or my instruments." Or if you had a player piano, you could put the reel, and they'd have this big long piece of paper with a lot of holes stuck in it, and you would put that into to this special piano, and as the paper went through, it would play the keys for you. There's not a whole lot of them left, although now some of the newer pianos, the digital pianos, can actually play themselves now as well, which is kind of cool. So if you want a really cool piece of music, a classical piece of music, check out Rhapsody in Blue, Rhaposody, Rhapsody. And if you check out Rhapsody in Blue, it's a great piece of music. It features a full orchestra and a really cool piano part. So Rhapsody again is Rhapsody. I think it misspelled it earlier. Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin. And that was really a piece of music that brought jazz into the concert hall, as they say, and took it kind of out of the clubs and made it more of a legitimate art form in the eyes of some people. George Gershwin also did a lot of music with his brother, Ira. So Ira usually wrote the words and George wrote the music, and they did a lot of musicals. This one's called I Got Rhythm. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my God, who could ask for anything more? I got daisies in green pastures, I got my God, who could ask for anything more? Old man trouble, I don't mind him, I don't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my friends, who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? So let's try it again. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my God, who could ask for anything more? I got daisies in green pastures, I got my friends, who could ask for anything more? Old man trouble, I don't mind him, I won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my friends, who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? I Got Rhythm by George and Ira Gershwin. This last one was originally done by Duke Ellington. I would highly recommend checking out a version of his. Have him perform it for you. But it's called "I Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing." Check out any of Duke Ellington's stuff. He was an amazing, amazing jazz musician. So definitely check out more from him. This is probably one of his more famous songs. "I don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing." It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-a, 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 do-a. do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. So if you want to sing along with us, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. And those do-ahs and ski-bops and bleebops and wow-wahs, those are called scat singing, where you actually try to make your singing voice sound like one of the instruments, like trombone, wow-wow, or skibbity-bop-bop, jubop-shlop, slop-bop-bop-bop. Whatever you come up with, whatever words come out of your mouth to make it sound like an instrument. So let's try it again. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Well, don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, and hopefully that you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and we'll see you right back here on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.